All right, we're going to be learning about the saddle stitch. The saddle stitch is when you have 2 needles and 1 thread for sewing your project. Usually it's for bags, saddles, anything that you want super tough, this is the one you go with. So you're going to be starting in the first hole, of course, and go and sometimes I work it just so I can be able to see the hole on the back. All right, so we have 2 pieces. Normally you have like a bag or a gusset or whatnot. So we're gonna pull that through, and then I usually match up the lines. Now I didn't talk about the length of cord, but we'll talk about that in a different episode. So today we're just gonna have a long cord or a long thread. So first off is finding out what one is your facing side and what one is your working side. Now, these are my terminologies, not leatherwork terminologies, but your facing side is the item that's going when you're facing the item, that's your facing side. Your working side is we'll find out very soon, where you'll see why. So, you find your facing side and you're going to go through the facing side, okay? And like I said, sometimes just pulling back and finding the hole helps a lot. Okay, so a little snug, but not tight. Start pulling down or up, not this way or this way. Okay, reasoning is we'll talk about that very soon. Now, okay, so your facing side already has one. Your working side is the one you have to work on, right? So that's why the terminology is there. Now, we got the second needle. The first needle was the one that we just did. The second needle is the now we're picking up. We're going to be pulling this down or up. Always have consistency. Sometimes when I'm working with a big bag, like a deep bag, I'll pull up, trying to get to the opening faster. Sometimes if I want to, if it handles better, I'll pull down. So pulling down is sort of my natural, but anyway, that's what we do. Okay? Now, you have your second needle, you put it through the hole again. Now, you see why we're pulling down now is because when we stab through, we're not going to be puncturing any of the threads there. If we went this way, we're stabbing through the threads. If we pull this way, sure, we're missing, but now we're overlapping, causing a sort of an inconsistency of what thread is overlapping on top of each other. Okay? So, consistency. That is the point of leatherworking fully. So we pull down, put it through, and what you're looking for is your needle should be sort of pushing up as the thread is going down, kind of thing. Okay, so pull down, pull up. On your facing side, you're just going to stab through yet again. Nice and snug. Pull down. And stab through. See, this is me stabbing through the thread. Trying to get the focus. Doesn't really focus well. We're going to be pulling down yet again. There we go. Now I'm not hitting the thread. And on my facing side yet again. I pull through. Now, what pulling down does is causes it to have this wavy effect, right? Pulling up will lead to a flat. Or well, no, wait. Pulling up leads to that. Pulling down leads to the flat. Okay, so we're gonna do just the one more on the working side, just to finish it up. All right. Pulling down, pulling up. And now you know how to saddle stitch.